I grew up here in Kansas and spent time in Oklahoma, where I was born, Colorado, Wyoming, Arizona. Now we live about half time in Yuma, Arizona, and about half time in Douglas, Kansas. Here in Kansas in '07, the spring of '07, we've had rain, and more rain. Just seems like this old dry country is going to float away. Over in Coffeyville, Kansas, they've had the darndest thing happen. The east side of Coffeyville's been underwater, and a refinery had the tragic thing happen of some 71,000 gallons of oil getting loose into that floodwater. If your house is flooded, you've got a real problem. If your house is flooded with water that's got a lot of oil in it, you've got even bigger problems. Yesterday's paper showed a Coffeyville lady being escorted out of a public meeting, handcuffed, taken out by a policeman. She got right into the face of the city officials and the officials from the refinery, very, very angry, and the crowd exploded with applause, according to the paper. Well, to quiet things down, they took her out. I have a feeling that after they got her out, they probably found some reason to not actually imprison her. I hope that's true, because she really was exercising her right to the freedom of speech. But it does seem odd that in a state that ordinarily in June is too darn dry, although as a wheat farmer's son, I gotta admit we had several years that rain gave us trouble. Sometimes hail ended the harvest, but never have I heard of anything like what was happening when the flooding occurred at Cheney, or at Coffeyville. Cheney also, I think, had flooding. But the headline also on one of the days said that 21 inches in 3 days, tragedy. 19 counties in Kansas applying for federal disaster relief for flooding. Never have I heard of that much rain happening in April, May, and now June, and now July in the state of Kansas. Climate change? I don't know. I suppose we are ruining our country, our continent, our world by what we're doing in the way of emitting poisonous things into the air. But this particular flood, I don't know. I just feel so sorry for everybody that's affected there in Coffeyville and everywhere else that's flooded. But I think the Coffeyville flood is particularly onerous because of the oil. I feel sorry for the oil company. They would never let that happen on purpose. And certainly I feel sorry for the officials for the city government. What a mess they have on their hands. I wish them the very best as they try to recover, and thank God it only affected the east part of Coffeyville.